Do I think we're going to see $100 crude oil? I have a hard time believing it, and if it gets down there, I don't think it's going to stay down there. And I think in a few years from now, we're going to look back and say $125 crude oil was cheap. But to pick numbers, you know, I mean, that's a really hard thing to say. Do I think we could go to 140? I think we could go to 140 in a heartbeat. And I'm having a harder and harder time, you know, believing that we're going to see this $10 or $15 pullback that everyone's anticipating.
Well, a lot of blame has been put on speculators for pushing the oil price higher. They've been investing in oil and commodities in general because they're perceived as a safe haven given all the financial market turmoil. However, underlying this, market fundamentals are supportive of higher prices. On the supply side, we've seen disappointments from non-OPEC producers, particularly Russia and Mexico, and within OPEC, Nigeria's seen a lot of disruption to its oil production. On the demand side, there's been continued strong growth in demand from China and from the Middle East. Both regions continue to subsidize oil prices at the retail level, so we can expect that demand to continue.
And how high do you think the price could get?
It could go anywhere. It could go to 150. Some people are talking about $200 a barrel. Our forecast is that it could spike up to either of these levels, but that it will come back down to stabilize at a high level, but not as high as we're seeing at the moment.
And how do you think this will affect consumers?
Consumers are already feeling the pinch. Retail prices have been rising, certainly in Europe and in the US.
What we call some pictures that will be in between your pictures, and it's your hand move.
The feeling is that certainly OPEC producers haven't really got that much in reserve to flood the market with, and that's one of the factors that's supporting the high price.